I don't normally post to Instagram. I'm normally quite confined to Facebook because I've got 30,000 like-minded followers, and I like to keep my Instagram quite separate. But considering that I have been banned for 30 days on all my accounts, even the one that doesn't have my name, doesn't have my photo, doesn't have anything other than a fake email address and a fake name, and they've somehow matched the IP addresses and banned that one too. So I'm posting on Instagram. It's just a quick post about the absolute fuckery about mandating masks in England. How anyone still honestly believes that the government have your best interests at heart is laughable. It's abuse, it's manipulation, it's power, it's fear. That's what it is. It's no different than a domestic violence victim being controlled by their abuser. This time last year, if anyone had told you that the government would make it mandatory to wear masks, you wouldn't have believed them. It's no different, as I said, than being abused. That's exactly what you are. You are living out of fear because of the manipulation and the lies that they're telling you. If they told you that you wouldn't be allowed to visit your family or friends for your own good, you wouldn't believe them. If they told you that you couldn't go to work and it was to keep you safe, you wouldn't have believed them. If they told you that you could no longer earn an income, but they would give you money, so you don't have to worry about it, you wouldn't believe them. These tactics are exactly the same as an abuser uses on their victim. And that's exactly what they're doing. And it's working. It's working perfectly. They have stopped people's livelihoods. They have stopped their income. People have committed suicide out of fear, out of the fact that they've got no money because they can't see an end to this, because they're mandating masks. What's next, gloves? I mean, it was only back in February when I made a really similar video. Wuhan was on lockdown and they'd just locked down Italy, and they said, well, they'd never locked down the UK. Well, they did. Well, they'd never stop children going into schools. Well, they did. Well, they'd never mandate masks on public transport. They have. Well, they wouldn't do it in shops. Well, they have. Well, they won't mandate vaccines. Are you sure? Are you sure? Because this tyrannical government is literally fucking you over for a virus that has a 99.8% success rate. What the fuck? More people die of the flu. And not only that, but they are master manipulators. The numbers that they put out were just pure lies. It was only a week ago that they quietly reduced the death count by 30,000. 30,000 they reduced it by. They didn't make it public. They just quietly put in a couple of news articles and hoping that people didn't read too much into it. And again, that is still people who have died with. Not from, with. So, considering that everything was on lockdown, and in Wuhan, an independent study showed that so a minimum of 65% of people wore masks before the pandemic, I'm going to guess that masks do not work. And considering that the care homes were on lockdown from the very beginning, and anyone that went in were wearing gloves, aprons and masks, and apparently the care homes have the highest death, so I'm going to guess it still doesn't work. So to all the people who want to wear masks and want to wear gloves and want to queue outside shops and want to stop living their lives, how long are you going to do it for? How long are you going to wear a mask? For life? What if a vaccine never comes out? Because I'm not sure how they can create a vaccine when they haven't actually isolated the virus. You cannot make a vaccine when you cannot isolate a virus. So are you prepared to live this way for the rest of your life? Because shit needs to change, and it's not going to change when everyone is going to carry on just letting the government fuck them over.